You're talking to me.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Melissa. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm
Right?
tired. I know.
Tired? Why
Yeah,
tired?
I yeah because it's the last week with the quiz
With quizzes and classes
quizzes
at
in
the
the
university.
university.
Okay,
Only quizzes.
only quizzes. And how
Yeah,
many subjects are you taking right now?
5.
5? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And which ones are those? And is that every day? I mean, from Monday to Friday classes?
For Monday to Saturday, uh, because I have 4 materials. Yes.
Subjects.
In
Subjects.
it's subjects things in
Mm-hmm.
morning to Wednesday
Uh-huh.
is in the night, but Friday and Saturday is in the morning at 6 a.m. Yeah.
6 a.m.
And mhm,
And all of those are like presential, I mean online.
online, only online.
All right, so you don't go to the university at all.
No, no, no at all.
I see.
But
So you have classes basically
yeah,
every day,
yeah, every day.
and you are
Yeah,
working as well.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Now that's very sacrificing. So you're doing a lot of sacrifices, but that's life about making sacrifices, and then you will see the compensation, right? Because
Yeah.
working and studying is not that easy, but at the end you will see the compensation that after you finish university, so then it will be easier. You're gonna have like more like time to do other things.
Yes. But I'm so happy because it's the last week.
It's the last week, so then you're gonna stay in your bed a little bit longer. No, oh, what time are you gonna start working? At 6? I mean at 8.
Yes, at 8.
All right, so then you're gonna have more time for, for sleeping or doing other things. Yes, studying is very sacrificing and working, but that's life. We have to.
Yeah, it's necessary.
It's necessary. And which university you studying? National University.
No. And the UNAP, Andres Bay,
UNAV. Okay. And which career?
ah, business administration.
Business administration. Yeah, most of the people here at business administrators, right? Including
Yeah.
Marcela. We have a lot of administrators. Good morning, Mister.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. No more allergies.
Good
You
morning.
sound better right now. Good
Yeah,
morning,
yeah.
Miss Lopez. Today
Good
you're
morning.
coming
How
very
are you?
early, Marcela. Great. Yes. So right now is very early. I know that is at this time. A lot of people are going on vacation. A lot of people are just
I'm
waiting
on
for to
vacation
finish
today.
this week. No,
I'm
you
gonna
you
leave the class.
you don't have vacations at work and this time.
Yes, yes.
How many days do you have?
15, I think. It's
15
my
days. So when are you gonna be on vacation, Marcela?
today.
Okay, so today's your last day at work. That's nice. And when do
Uh,
you return?
no, but I just gonna take it, not continue. I'm not take it continue. I have take other days, all the year. I take one day in 1 month and other day in another month and all. And when you plus all these days, it's
Hmm.
like 10 or 15. 10. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't take it continue.
You don't take it at once. You take it like 2 days, 3 days,
Yes, like that.
depending your what you need. Okay. All right. But in this, for example, this coming holidays, like for example, it will be basically next week. So do you have like vacation, or is like you can take your 15 days vacation in the year?
Mm, just the holidays, and if you have days, you take it if you can.
Only holiday if you can. All right, good. Diego, is it the same for you? Do you take vacations, or do you still work in those days?
No, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work.
You're going to work?
Maybe the yes, maybe the week starting 28.
Mm-hmm.
I
28,
will take it.
29, 30.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's just 3 days. 28, 29, 30.
Okay.
Maybe these 3 days.
And how about the 24th, 5th? Well, the 25th, no, nobody works. I bet. But maybe the
The
24th,
24 either.
you don't work
No,
either.
nobody works.
Okay,
No.
all right. Hey, that's nice.
So
So
it will
they,
be,
mhm.
yeah.
So you're gonna have a nice like time. Good.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
In some other places, they even work on the 25th. There are some companies that they have like 24/7. They make people to go to work on the 25th or the first sometimes. That's a little bit.
Yes,
It's a little bit like well, it's just a normal day, right? But everybody expects to spend
yes,
time
it's
with
another
family.
day.
It's just another day,
Mm-hmm,
yes.
mm-hmm.
But
Yes,
sometimes we get so excited about this that, and we're complaining that we don't want to work. We want to stay home, but at the end is the job, so that we had to fulfill.
Morning.
yes.
Good morning, Fernando. So then, yes, nice to have vacations. And do you travel or on your vacations, or do you rather stay home? What do you do? Do you like take some?
Um,
Oh yes, go ahead.
okay. Well, this year I am stay home. I have a lot of things to do, and I fix any things that I can't during of the year. But this year I'm staying home. I stay with my daughters, my son, my wife, my parents too. Um, but usually. I try to going with, for example, Guatemala. Guatemala is near. Uh, eh, Maybe you don't um, spend a lot of money if you want to go 2 days. Uh, it's my little trip.
All right, but even Guatemala is not that very cheap, right? It's you spend some money
No.
if you go there because
Yeah. I know, but I try to say if you a lot of people wants to fly USA for example, or another country eh, más
hmm
lejos, and then
farther countries.
the farther, yeah. Yeah, and you compare Guatemala with the other country more further, is logical. You spend a little, but it depends. It depends do you want.
It's depend what we want or what do you want. Yes,
Well,
but
we
even
want.
even
Yeah.
Guatemala, you spend. It's not that. Even here in
Yeah.
El Salvador,
It,
sure,
today is expensive because the COVID test.
maybe right.
So
Yeah.
you need to add
Yeah.
$100 per person if you will
Minimum,
travel.
yes. Even here,
Hmm.
local trips in Salvador, if you go to a
Yeah.
place, you spend some money. It's not that cheap. So then you need to know that you're gonna spend. You need to save a little bit to go there. But Guatemala has beautiful places. There are some beautiful places
Yes,
that
it's very good.
yes.
Yeah.
But the Antigua Guatemala, it's personally I didn't like it.
Really, why did you?
I don't know. It's like I like green areas. I don't know, to see something different and like everything related with nature, like landscapes. Yeah, it's just my. I don't know. That's my um what I like, what I enjoy. But then there was a trip, and then we went to some different places, like a lake, and we visited some like waterfalls. But then the last part of the trip was in Antigua, Guatemala, and we were just like walking, and say, hey, what's the good thing here? And it's like, no, it's just this is Antigua, Guatemala. But say, this looks like Suchitoto. I said, it looks like Suchitoto, like the streets, the places. the streets are not in a good condition, and then the park, we have beautiful parks here, and I say, well, well, it's okay, right? It's just probably the history of Antigua Guatemala, but I didn't like it. I prefer, like, for example, Ataco is way more beautiful than Antigua. I don't know, that's my perception. And also the they we went to a place, that a church, like a very historic church. Do you know about that church in Guatemala, over there in Antigua? That is not a church. It's like is destroyed right now, but there are some pieces of walls. Well, there are some, like a there was a guy talking
And
about it.
you can find a lot of store of candies in
Oh,
the
candies. Yeah, a lot of
in,
candy, coffees, a lot of coffees.
inside of the in the park of the shore.
Hmm.
I think I don't remember the name.
Yeah, but I liked at everything, most of the places, but just the Antigua place is like a common place here. Nothing interesting. But there are, for example, there are some good places here, like that you can have fun and you can enjoy without, going abroad to another country. You can go
Yes,
to,
you're right.
yeah, you can go to Noé's Coatepec Lake. Hey, I live near Coatepec Lake, and I don't know Coatepec Lake. I think I have to
Really?
know that. Yeah, I don't know that place.
Yes, teacher. It's very, very, very good place to see
To
and
see.
to stay. Yeah.
It's
At
because
least know the lake.
uh-huh, know the lake, but I've been
Yeah.
told that it's like
Yes.
dangerous place. That it's dangerous to go there to drive around. Is it true?
No, teacher. No. No. This weekend, teacher, take your car and go around. It's worth it.
It's worth it. I think I will. I
Yes.
live pretty
Yes.
near, but I've been told, I had
Hmm.
a student from that area, and he told me, no, don't go there. That's dangerous. Right now, to get in is so difficult, and to get out is even more difficult. And I don't recommend you to go to this place. And say, okay,
Good
good,
morning.
good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
So then,
You should go as
mhm,
everything. If you stop in the middle, maybe there is some dangerous places, but if you go directly,
okay,
yeah, it's no problem. It's as everything is. If you go to a taco, maybe there are some places that are dangerous in the half of the way, right?
it could be, yes, yes,
Yeah,
everywhere, right? And everywhere there must be something, a place that is a little bit dangerous, but
but it's nice. It's nice.
it's nice. Okay, good.
Yeah,
So we
Yes,
can
it's
we,
worth
we
it.
can ask Noé for as a tour guy. No.
yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
Yes,
Diego or Noé could recommend you a restaurant there
every
because
Restaurant.
that.
place, yes,
Uh-huh.
every place in the country are a little bit dangerous,
Dangerous.
but in Coatepec Lake, I mean, it's safest.
Yes.
No problem. You can go to the restaurants like Mirador Dos in the inside the lake, no
The
in the
only,
miradores.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
You can stay safest. No
the,
problems.
the
Just
only
don't come
Hmm.
problem
back at
of
12 at
the
night,
only
right?
problem of this lake is all private. All are private. Only
Private, yeah.
if you want, you have to go in with a restaurant
Mhm.
or
Yes,
a
that's
private
right.
place.
That's right. There's no public uh,
Public place.
place. Yeah.
You shouldn't have stayed in the public
Area.
um, area. Yes.
So everything is private. You cannot park in one place, for example, and leave your car there for a moment.
It's a natural place. Remember a river, a lake, a beach. You can private this
Private.
Teacher, and
this place.
do you
Yes.
have bike or something like that?
Bike. No, no,
Yeah,
I don't.
because it's very good to park your car and then go around in a bike. There's
Okay,
many places when you can go to the lake
it's nice.
and to know the lake. Yeah. Mhm. There's a famous route inside the lake for mountain bikers.
Okay. I really love this kind of things like the natural things, everything related with nature. It's just me. I love it. And last time we had a plan to go to the Santa Ana volcano for a walking, but at the end they said no, we
Yes.
can't because we're not like I don't know, we're not in the conditions to go, and then the authorities said that we can't. So then, all right, so we didn't go. And last weekend, I went to a place that is in Huayua, in the top of Huayua. It's very fresh. It's very nice. The weather. It's like for camping. I forgot the name. Portezuelo, I think is the name. Portezuelo.
Portezuelo Park.
Portezuelo. Yes, it's very nice. It's very fresh at night. You really need to be protected because it's very cold. And so yeah, it's and then you can go like you can take a walk, or you can go like riding some horses, riding horses. If you haven't ridden a horse, so that's a good place to go. So they give you a trip in a horse, in a big horse. But yes, it's a little bit scary sometimes. When a horse is a little bit like strong and you cannot control him, so then yes, you get scared. But yeah, this kind of places, we have beautiful places here in El Salvador that you can enjoy. I don't know, for example, who has
Yeah.
yes,
You you said Conchagua. You live or you know Conchagua. You mentioned that in the past. So Conchagua is a very beautiful place to go.
to go camping too. Yes, well, I live there. I'm from there. Well, not right now, but my
Uh-huh.
family's from there. Yes,
Yeah, it's a
from
really
Concha.
good place to know.
And for camping, yes, it's very fresh as well. And what else? Like other places like Alegria Lagoon. Have you gone there?
Yes,
Okay, all right,
very good place too.
good place. Marcela, have you?
No, I don't.
I think I don't know if I'm mistaken, Marcela, but I saw in your profile you had like a picture that it was in a beach in La Union.
No, I hadn't gone to the La Union.
Never, or so then was another
No.
person. Okay, yes, yeah, and there are some good places to go. All right, welcome. So almost everybody's here. So almost everybody, not everybody. So we got many things to cover today. And yesterday we were just having some conversations about like some it kind of movies, like because we're gonna have like storytelling activities that you need to tell me some stories. And today we have some listenings and uses like when we talk about the activity, not the person who's making the activity. And yesterday we had like a short introduction how we use the passive voice. And sometimes people might think, but we don't use passive voice. It's not very common. Well, in our context, we don't, but in English, it's very common. When we don't care about the who is making the action, we just go for the activity. For example, you can say it, oh, the wallet was stolen because you don't know who stole the wallet. Or you can say, oh, my cell phone was stolen. Who stole your cell phone? Nobody knows, right? So that's when we use the passive voice. Or you can use, for example, a man was killed in this place because we don't know who killed this person. Or when you talk about processes in a company, as I mentioned before, for example, in Ironman, everything that they do, all the activities that they do, it has to be in a note, everything. But they don't specify. They only say, okay, the wheel was changed. All right, the screw was tight. All right. The main end was done. What? Everything is in passive voice because we don't care who's making the action. It's only about like the activity that was done. Like for example, if you in some you need to play with the verb to be. That's the clue. Verb to be in in the past participle of verbs. That's about passive voice, but let me show you something else about movies. Yesterday we were talking about movies and some like good movies, different uh, genres and different styles, depending what you like. Just give me a moment. Do you know these movies? Enrique, have you seen this one, the first one?
The rush hour, yeah, one, two, and three.
One, two, and three. Okay, okay, good. What kind of movie is this? Is it like a action movie or like a science fiction movie or what kind of movie is that one?
This action comedy
Action and
because
comedy. Uh-huh.
Yes,
yes, Jackie Chan gives
the
all
action,
the action, and the other guy is
just funny.
yeah. Marcel is right. He's super funny. He's a comedian, really. He's
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he's a comedian. This guy is crazy. Okay, good. Let me see. Salvador, the other one,
Gladiator.
Gladiator, right? This is a
Yeah.
very classic movie, right? Have you seen it?
Yes.
What kind of movie is this? Is it like an action, war, documentary? What is it?
It's war and yeah, it's war. For me, it's
Okay,
war.
and
It's a war movie.
what is the plot about? What
And
is the plot? What is the main the drama about?
yeah, the guy. Let me see. He got as a slave. He was in the kingdom,
Mhm.
right? He was the right hand of the king. But I don't remember if he died or he got sick, but the king son got like the government. Then this guy was take out and he started as a slave. Then he got back and then he started the history there to fight in the at that moment, right?
Yeah,
And yeah, he got famous at the end. He killed the well, he died also, right?
yeah. He died also, but he saved.
But he saved the kingdom, right?
Okay, that is correct. Good.
Yeah,
Next,
that's a
let me
summary.
see. This
Not a
one,
good summary, but
a summary. Okay, that's what we're gonna talk about. Diego, next. This one. Did you
Which
watch
one?
this one?
Which one? The Bond or
Bond. Uh-huh.
no? I never see that specific.
You never seen it? Okay.
No,
But
no.
do you have like a general idea about these movies?
Ah, yes, yes. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes, it's regarding an special agent,
Mm-hmm.
Bond, James Bond,
James
who
Bond.
works for MI6,
Mm-hmm.
and it's trying to protect the world of the madness of their enemies.
Exactly, of the animates. And
Yes.
what's his name? What's this actor's name?
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. And this one,
Sean
Gladiator,
Connery.
the actor,
He recent passed away.
he passed away,
Russell
right?
Crowe.
Russell
Yeah.
Crowe. Okay. And
Yes.
how about this one? It says the Graduate. Have you seen this movie? Marcela, have you watched it?
No.
No,
No,
I think I don't. I hadn't watched that movie.
you hadn't. Okay, it's kind of comedy movie, maybe funny movie. Yes, I haven't seen it either. How about the other one? Let's see, Connie, taxi driver. Connie,
No, I
no?
haven't seen it.
Taxi driver? No?
No,
Um,
no.
Noe, have you? Thank you. Have you watched this one, Taxi Driver?
No, teacher, I had never seen.
You have never seen it. Okay. Uh,
Yes.
who has seen it, this one? Okay, how about the other one? This one, let me see, probably not Melissa, right? I don't think Melissa has seen this one. Good fellas. Good fellas. Have you seen that one?
No.
No,
No, I'm not sure that I have seen them.
you haven't seen it. Okay, how
No, I
about this
have.
one? Speed.
Speed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I saw
I
it. I
saw
saw
that
it.
movie.
Yeah.
I
And
watched.
who's the
Yeah,
actor?
Keanu
Kenny
Reeves.
it's
Reeves.
the same
Kenny
of the.
Reeves.
It's the same
John
of the
Wick is the
actor
actor.
of Matrix. Oh,
Yes, the
Matrix.
Matrix
Matrix, right? John Wick. It's basically John Wick.
is John Wick.
John
Yeah.
Wick. One, two, three, and I think three we have. And the other one, this one, Mr. Cuvillas, Derry Harry.
Uh, I never seen that movie.
Okay. You never seen it. Enrique, how about you? Have you seen it?
No,
No?
I
Okay.
haven't.
And who's the actor? What's his name?
Clint Eastwood.
Again?
Clint Eastwood.
It's Clint Eastwood. Yes. That's, we have some famous actors. But and every time that there you watch a movie, for example, if we click here, um, it will give us a question that we need to understand what he's saying. Let's watch and let's see what's the question or what they're talking about. Just give me a brief moment. Here we go. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? And again. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay. Connie, what is the question?
Do you understand? I forgot.
Uh-huh. Listen again. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Do you understand the word that is coming out of my mouth?
Mm-hmm. Again, please. Again, what is the question?
Do you know what is the word that is um, that is I mean saying out of my mouth says something like that.
Something like that. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Connie. Let me see. Enrique, what did you get? The question. What's the question?
Same.
Hmm?
It said, "Do you understand what is coming on my mouth?" That is what he said.
It's related. It's related. Okay, good. And then if we go and reveal the question is, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's the question, right? You're very close. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Good. How about this one? Let me see. There are some basic questions that sometimes we don't get. Let's see. Salvador, listen and tell me what's the question. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? And again. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Salvador, what is the question?
No, I couldn't. Are you on the tail? Something like that.
Let me play it again. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Why don't
Okay.
run in the tail?
In the tape. Okay. Thank you. No problem. Let me
Are
see. Mr.
you?
Tobias?
Are
Okay.
you done entertain?
Are you don't entertain, but you have are and you got do, right?
Not.
You're close.
Are you? No, I don't know. It's not clear.
Are
It's
you not
okay.
entertained?
Are you done entertain?
Are
Yes.
you
Yeah,
not
it's are
entertained?
you
But it's
not
like, are
entertained?
you
Yeah.
done? Are you not?
Are
Okay.
you not? Remember, if you say
Yes,
are you,
I say that
the
is
don't
part of the
doesn't go
movie.
with yes. Imagine watching a movie like a full in English, right? Sometimes there are some questions that we're like at sea that we don't know. At sea, the word is the word expression at sea. Any idea with that one? Sea, like the ocean. SEA,
No,
at sea. No? Have you heard that
no,
expression?
no.
That sometimes you said, sometimes you are watching something or sometimes you are listening to something and then you are like at sea. You couldn't understand anything at all. So you are at sea. It's like you are at the ocean. The word at sea is like when you are like lost completely. Like imagine that if you go to the ocean and you are in the middle of the ocean, so you see only water and the sky. So you're surrounded by water and the sky. Where do you go? You don't know. So you are at sea. You are lost. You don't know where to go. So I don't know if you had this situation, but sometimes there are some things that we don't understand, and we're like, what is he trying to say? We are at sea. But the question is, are you not entertained? Let's see, James Bond. Let me see, let me see. I think I have Jacqueline here. Okay, Jacqueline, listen to this and tell me. Bond, James Bond.
Do you expect me to talk? Do you expect me to talk? Do you expect me to talk?
Do you expect I will talk?
Do you expect our talk? Okay, you're kind of close. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Melissa, helper, thank you.
Do you expect me
Expect me to talk?
to talk?
Do you expect me to talk?
Okay,
Yes,
it's
is do you expect
yeah.
do you expect me to talk?
Do you expect me to talk? Do you expect me to talk? Yes, that's a very common question. And then this one. Let me get someone. Okay, Fernando, listen to this.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
This is a little bit tricky. Yes. Listen.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Travel. Talking about this something travel institution.
Travel
I only
institution. Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Right. This is what we guess. Okay. Listen again.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Let's begin with Mrs. Robinson, which is the girl, right? Mrs. Robinson. That's the beginning. And then Fernando, listen again.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
I I understand, teacher. I understand.
Okay, but understand the first one, Mrs. Robinson, the last name, Mrs. Robinson, right? Like Mrs. Joaquin, right? Mrs. Robinson. Then you have a question.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
Okay, let me see. Noe, helping.
This is Robinson kind of institution.
Again?
Are you? This is
Repeat again.
Robinson kind of institution.
Kind of institution?
And the last part I don't understand.
Okay,
But
not a problem. It's okay.
Okay.
We're just testing to see like how much we understand about
Yes,
question.
Mr. Robinson trying to solution. Are you?
Okay, you're very close. You're very close. Any ideas?
Mr. Robinson are trying to seduce me, aren't you? That it says.
Aren't you? Okay.
Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Aren't you?
Question is like Mrs. Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to seduce me? Are you?
All right. Yeah, thank you, Diego. It says, Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you? Yes, the word aren't you is like, these are like tag questions, like a short questions at the end. You're trying to seduce me, aren't you? Yes, that's the question. This one. Let me get someone. Marcela, listen to this one and tell me.
Okay.
You talking to me? You
Talking to me?
Again?
Are you talking to me?
You're talking to me?
You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me?
Again, Marcela?
You're talking to me.
You're talking
You're
to me?
talking to me.
Yes. You're talking to me? Yes. This one is C correct? This question.
Okay.
Is C correct? This question. What do you think?
Are you talking with me?
Are you talking to me? That will be the correct grammar structure, right? But this is more like a colloquial that you can make some imperative questions, right? For example, I can tell, for example, like Mr. Cubillas, Mr. Cubillas, do you want a cup of coffee, right? That will be the correct grammar structure. But I can tell you in an imperative way, like, want some coffee? Hey, you want some coffee? Oh yes, please, like that. No complications. You don't need like too much formality. Like for example, I can ask, for example, Jacqueline, are you coming to the party? Are you coming to the party? That is the correct question. But then in a more colloquial way, I can say, you're coming to the party. You're coming to the party? And oh yes, I am, right? We don't need to use auxiliary in this kind of question. And it's valid, it's very understandable, very common. Like for example, another question could be like, will you play it on Sunday, right? Will you play it on Sunday? You play it on Sunday, right? It's a question that is imperative. That is very common in English. Not necessarily using auxiliaries. Let's see the other one. The good fellas, let me see, Diego. Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, you cannot listen, right?
No.
No, listen. No.
Yeah. Sorry, the audio is
I
not
make you something, but I don't know. I don't really.
yeah,
I
you're right. Yeah,
didn't hear.
it's not very clear, right?
Yeah.
Funny how? Funny like I'm a clown. I'm amuse you. I'm gonna make you laugh. All right. This is the video clip was very low. The audio. This one, Diego.
I can find you. Quiz, hot shot. There's a bomb on a bus.
Once the bus goes 50 miles an hour, the bomb is armed. If it drops below 50, it blows up. What do you do? What do you do? I find you. Quiz, hot shot.
What do you do?
Bomb on a bus. Once the bus goes 50 miles an hour,
What do you do?
the bomb is armed.
What do you do?
If it drops below
Okay.
50, it blows up. What do you do? What do you do?
What do you
Look.
do?
Yeah, the question is, what do you do? What do you do at the end, right? At the end is just, what do you do?
Uh-huh.
And the last one goes to Enrique.
You get to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Again.
You get to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Enrique, what did you get?
You only have to do it one question. Do I feel lucky? And the last one I didn't understand.
Let's listen again.
You get to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? You get to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? You get to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Yes, Enrique?
You have to make you one question. Do I feel do I feel lucky? And he says, I don't understand the last part because with the sound of the cable,
Okay.
it vanishes.
It says, the question is basically, do you feel lucky? Well, do you punk? What is punk in this context? Do you feel lucky? Well,
Like
do you
an offense.
I'm sorry?
This is like an offense, but I don't know, maybe as we said here, maje, in that context.
What is the context? I'm sorry?
In the context of El Salvador is maybe maje.
Do you punk?
It says,
It's just kind of related. In
do
this
you
case, it's like like food. Like this is
Yeah.
like the short version, or I mean, like the soft way to say, like in English we have a very strong expression like asshole, right? Asshole, which is very strong, right? Very offensive. But in a more in a soft way, let's say punk. Hey, yeah, what a punk. Like it's a little bit like colloquial. It's not formal, but it's very colloquial. Yes, but sometimes understanding English in context, sometimes we are not very clear about the question, or sometimes we don't understand very well. But we need to understand the most that we can. Or sometimes it's not about understanding everything. Yes, the main idea. You need to understand the main idea. And I have other activities to do. Like we're gonna do something right now. Let me see. I have listenings and I have some other like. I want you to everybody. I want you to please grab a pen and grab a pen and or a pencil and your notebook. Do you have that handy? Yeah, probably Connie is driving. Connie, are you driving right now?
No, I just arriving to
Okay,
my mother's
cool.
house.
All right.
I got a pencil in a paper.
You're driving, Fernando? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm driving.
All right. Everybody, so I want you to grab. Does everybody have a pen and a notebook or something? Whatever, something that you can write. You got it?
Yes, yes.
Yes? If you have the pen and if you have a pen and notebook, right? Tell me yes or no. So then I can see.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Good. Jacqueline, Melissa.
Yes.
Okay. Jacqueline, or are you driving, Jacqueline?
No, no, no.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is like something little is like active listening. We're gonna have like an active listening. First, I'm gonna play um, an audio for 2 times. It's a very short audio for 2 times. In the third time, I'm gonna put it like in a slow motion. So you need to copy. It's basically like a dictation in English to see how close we get to to the original paragraph. So and then at the end we will compare the information that we have to see if we got it right. Understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, first we're gonna listen. Just listen the audio. Just listen and try to like memorize, not memorize, but understand as much as you can. Later, we're gonna go like slow, like sentence by sentence. So then you compare and you have to like write it down and create the paragraph. Let's listen. Do not write right now. Don't write. Just listen.
Before Maria takes the stage, I'd like to take a moment to honor her late husband Ralph, who passed away last month at the age of 89. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years while she acted as vice president, and I know, as well as the rest of you, that if he were here today, he would be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserves today. Now, please join me in welcoming Maria.
Let's go for a second time.
Before Maria takes the stage, I'd like to take a moment to honor her late husband Ralph, who passed away last month at the age of 89. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years while she acted as vice president, and I know, as well as the rest of you, that if he were here today, he would be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserves today. Now, please join me in welcoming Maria.
Okay, now let's see. Noe, what is that short paragraph about? Try to paraphrase as much as you can. Noe?
Yes, I am here,
Okay.
teacher.
Could
I
you
have a little
paraphrase
bit
something?
problem
Yes.
because I have a little bit problem with internet connection, and I hear cut the audio.
You couldn't listen the audio. Okay, let me play it again,
Yes.
right? So we need to first like have an idea and try to understand the audio. Here we go. The third time, and then we write it.
Okay. Thank you.
Before Maria takes the stage, I'd like to take a moment to honor her late husband Ralph, who passed away last month at the age of 89. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years while she acted as vice president, and I know, as well as the rest of you, that if he were here today, he would be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserves today. Now, please join me in welcoming Maria.
All right, Noe. What is that? What is that about?
I understand that Maria is studying something.
Mm-hmm. All right.
and he finished to do the studies maybe.
Mhm.
And she came back and he was welcome for a ride.
Okay. We have a general idea. Good. Now, everybody, thank you, Noah. What we're gonna do right now, everybody's like, I'm gonna go in a slow motion. So you need to write down the sentences. And we're going to repeat the sentences twice. So you go with the first one, then you write it down, and then we complete the paragraph. It's like a dictation in English to see how well we understand something. Here we go. Ready? Are you ready, everybody? Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now listen and write it down. Copy the audio or the paragraph.
Before Maria takes the stage, comma, before Maria takes the stage, comma,
When it says comma, don't write comma. It's the punctuation, right? It's the punctuation. You don't need to write that. Let's continue.
I'd like to take a moment to honor. I'd like to take a moment to honor her late husband Ralph. Her late husband Ralph, who passed away last month, who passed away last month at the age of 89, period, at the age of 89, period. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years, while she acted as vice president, comma, while she acted as vice president, comma, and I know as well as the rest of you, and I know as well as the rest of you that if he were here today, that if he were here today, he would be the first one to stand up. He would be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserves today, period. That Maria deserves today, period. Now, comma, please join me in welcome Maria, period. Now, comma, please join me in welcoming Maria, period.
Did you get it right?
I guess so.
I guess, yeah.
Sure, I guess.
A little bit.
All right, a little bit. Yes, I know that there are some little things that sometimes we don't grasp completely, right? But the main idea is to understand, the central idea of the paragraph, or for example, the of what they're saying. There are some words that sometimes we don't. We're gonna listen like the second time in the same way, and then we check, and then we confirm what we have. Second time, here we go.
Before Maria comma, before Maria takes the stage, comma, I'd like to take a moment to honor. I'd like to take a moment to honor her late husband Ralph. Her late husband Ralph, who passed away last month. Who passed away last month at the age of 89, period. At the age of 89, period. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years. While she acted as vice president, comma, while she acted as vice president, comma, and I know as well as the rest of you, and I know as well as the rest of you that if he were here today, that if he were here today, he would be the first one to stand up. He would be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserves today, period. That Maria deserves today, period. Now, comma, please join me in welcoming Maria, period. Now, comma, please join me in welcoming Maria, period.
Okay. Now, let's check the information that we have. We're going to check the information that we have. Let's say, Connie, read the first sentence.
Before Maria takes the stage,
All right. Thank you.
I like to take a moment to honor.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Connie. Before Maria,
Okay.
could you repeat that again? Before Maria?
Before Maria takes the stage, I like to take a moment to honor.
Thank you so much. Diego, continue.
That's the only part I don't have, teacher, but let me try to build it.
Okay.
A moment to honor her. They say something that I didn't get it. Ralph, who passed away last month at the age of 89.
All right. At the age of 89. Thank you. Melissa,
Yeah.
continue.
She's passed away. Perdón. She supported Maria over the past 10 years while she acted as vice president. Vice president.
Vice President. Thank you. Marcela, continue.
I know as well as the rest of you, if he were here today, he would be the first one. I don't get that part. And encourage the standing innovation.
All right. Thank you. Salvador, continue.
That Maria deserved today. Now please join me in welcoming Maria.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Now, let me see. Jacqueline, could you read the whole paragraph, all the paragraph? Read what you have.
Okay, but I didn't get a some word. So
Don't worry. Yes, just tell me what you have.
okay. Before Maria takes the stage, I'd like to take a moment to honor relate to passed away last month at the age at 89. Maria over the past 10 years while she acts as vice president, and I know as well as you that if here today, she will be the first one to stand up and like to stand up ovation to Maria deserves today. Now, please join me and welcome it, Maria, period.
All right. Thank you. Let me see. Mr. Cubillas, what do you have? Read what you have.
Okay. Before Maria takes off stage, I like to take a moment to honor her late adventure around. Passed away last month at the age of 89 period. Grab support to Maria over the past 10 years while she active as vice president. And I know as well as the rest of you. That is his words today. She will be the first one to stand up in encourage to stand in innovation that Maria to deserve today, period. Now, please join in and welcoming Maria, period.
Okay. All right. Thank
No,
you. Salvador, read what you have.
Okay. Before Maria takes the stage, I like to take a moment, and this is what I understand, to honor her late husband, Raul, who passed away last month at the age of 89. Raul supported Maria over the past 10 years while she acted as vice president. And I know, as well as the rest of you, that if he were here today, he will be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserved today. Now, please join me in welcoming Maria.
Okay, thank you. So I know that there are some few words that sometimes we don't understand, but we have a general idea, and we have like let me check it out. You're very close with the with what you have compared with the original paragraph. But let me show you that, so then we can compare to see what we have. Okay, this is what we have now, and normal speed, right? Now it's speaking in a normal way. Here we go. Listen.
Before Maria takes the stage, I'd like to take a moment to honor her late husband Ralph, who passed away last month at the age of 89. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years while she acted as vice president, and I know, as well as the rest of you, that if he were here today, he would be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserves today. Now, please join me in welcoming Maria.
Let's see what we have.
Now I get it.
Now you get it?
Late husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ralph Norrow.
Late husband. Yeah.
Okay. This is what we have. Let me see. Mel, could you read this paragraph, please?
Takes the stage. I like to take a moment to honor her late husband Ralph, who passed away last month at the age of 89. Ralph supported Maria over the past 10 years while she acted as vice president. And I know as well as the rest of you that if they were here today, he will be the first one to stand up and encourage the standing ovation that Maria deserves today. Now, please join me in welcoming Maria.
Exactly, right? So now please join me in welcoming Maria. As you can see here, for example, the vocabulary, so probably we have maybe like encourage or standing ovation, right? But then the rest is like common vocabulary that we have.
Yes.
Yeah, like this one, her late husband. Late husband. What do you understand when someone says my late husband?
The last one?
It's like the last one. Yes, it's like the last husband who passed away last month at the age of 89. 89. Yeah.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
So that means that she has many husbands. Let's say more than one husband.
More than one, probably. Yes.
That is the meaning of. Okay.
That's the meaning. Yes. That's the meaning. Yeah, probably she has been married 2 times or 3 times, or I don't know, maybe more. And then, but the late husband means the last one who passed away, right?
Too much information.
Yeah, it's too much information, right? All right, we don't know. It's like Salvador, right? How many times have you been married? Nah, just kidding. Okay, maybe 5, right? Okay.
No.
No. Okay.
Once.
All right. Only once. Yes. I believe you. I believe you. Okay. Good. So that's understanding English in context. Now it's gonna be kind of similar, but then try to understand and try to write some short sentences. And now it's different. It's similar, but in a different way, right? It's to see how we can understand something. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna continue with this. Now you need to write down whatever you listen. And I'm gonna make some pauses. First, we're gonna listen it, and then I'm gonna make some pauses so then you can write down some sentences. Ready? Pen and notebook. Listen and write. Right now, just listen. Do not write, and don't cheat. No Google, no YouTube. Not that one. You need to
Are
write
you
now.
showing us something, teacher?
Huh? No, I'm not gonna show you. Just listening.
Okay.
Just the listening. Right now, just listen. It's like adapting your hearing ability without watching it, and then you copy what you listen. But right now, the first time is just listening. The second time we go and write with pauses. Here we go. There you go. Just listen.
Gotta take a little time to think things over.
Ya no se
It's right.
escucha. Ah, me
Se
voy a poner a
recuerda
cantar la canción.
No, mejor.
Esperemos.
You cannot listen? No?
No.
Just
No.
the first sentence.
Connie desde el corazón la empezó a escuchar.
Yeah.
Okay, let's listen again. Sorry, I don't know what happened, but it was again.
Gotta take a little time to think things over.
Oh, let me play it from my cell phone. Probably it's gonna sound better.
Yes.
Now listen, the first sentences.
Gotta take a little time to think things over. Better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my
Okay, just the first sentences. We need to understand, but not cheating, not cheating. Just what you listen. It doesn't matter if we make, if we don't get it right, but it's okay. The idea is to, adapt your listening ability and try to understand. Now, I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna go like by pauses. So then you need to understand it and write down the sentence. Now, write it down.
gotta take a little time. A little time to think things over.
in case I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb. Feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder.
Let me go to the beginning again, and then we confirm.
Gotta take a little time.
The first one.
A little time to think things over. Better read between the lines. In case I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb. Feels like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds I see love shine. It keeps
Ya perdimos a Connie, teacher.
Connie?
I love that song.
She knows it. She knows it by heart, right? She won't have any problems then. Yeah. Okay, good.
She knows in Chinese even.
Yeah, she knows it even in Chinese, so she knows that. Okay, good. Let's see. Jacqueline, what is the first sentence?
Could it take a little time?
That's the second one, the first one. Okay, repeat again. Oh, tell me what you had the first
Take a
sentence.
little time. I wrote that like a first.
Okay, great. Tell
Could it
me,
take a
repeat
little
that again, please.
Could it take a little time?
Could
A
it
little
could it
time?
take a little time? All right, thank you. Let me see. Daniel Cuvillas, is that correct? What do you have on the first sentence?
I'm gonna take a little time.
I'm gonna take a little time. All right, sounds closer. Thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Let's see another one. Daniel Aquino. What is the first sentence?
I will take a little time.
I will take a little time. It's kind of close too. All right. Let me see. Salvador.
I gotta take a little time.
I gotta take. I'm gonna take. I will take. Could it take? But this sounds kind of similar. Thank you. And let me see. Diego, what do you have? The first sentence.
I gotta take a little time.
I gotta take a little time. Okay. Thank you. Let's go with question number 2. Noé.
I have a I have a take a little time, but have with apostrophe. I gotta take a little time.
That's the first one. And
the
then
first one.
Second
a
sentence.
little time to think things over.
To think over. A little time to think over. Okay, thank you. Connie, second sentence.
I got a little time the things, but this word I didn't hear it. I put get over. Say a little time the things I put get because I didn't hear over.
Over. Little things
A little
get
time the
over.
things get
Okay,
over.
not a problem. Thank you. Next, let me see. Enrique, question or sentence number 3.
Let's say I better read between the lines.
I better read between the lines. All right. Mel, is that correct? What do you have number 3?
Number 3, I understood I better, but at the end, live. It means I couldn't hear it clear. And then I put it, I better, I couldn't get the words. And at the end, I hear something like live.
Lie. Okay. I better lie.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you. Not a problem. Okay. Next sentence. Let me see. Mr. Cubillas.
I got it that because I need it, but lost the last word.
Because I
Because
need it.
I need it. That's I lost the last word.
Okay. Let me see. Salvador helping.
I'm the same because I need it by a and I missed the last word.
The last word. Okay. Not a problem. Let me see. Melissa, continue.
In case I need it when I am older.
I need it when I'm older. Okay. And the next sentence.
When I'm older.
And the next one.
Now this mountain I must climb.
This mountain I must climb. Okay. Good. Thank you. Connie, is that correct?
I think so.
What did you say? What do you have?
I'm changing Mia. Sorry.
Okay, don't worry. Let me see. Jacqueline, what do you have? This mountain I must climb. That's what Melissa said. Jacqueline, is that correct?
Um, excuse me, I didn't hear because the connection is bad.
Yeah, she said, this mountain I must climb.
Um, I didn't get that part.
Okay. Let me see. Noe, continue. Mountain I must climb. Next sentence.
Feels like the world upon my shoulder.
Feels like the worst, like the word.
Upon my shoulder.
My shoulders. Okay. All
Upon
right.
my shoulder.
Yes.
Wait.
Upon my
Yes.
shoulders. Good. Mel, is that correct? Feels like the word upon my shoulder. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. Yes, that is correct.
It's correct. Okay. Yes. So we are very close, and as I said, right, sometimes we will not understand everything as we expect. but at least to be close and have a general idea what we're like, what is the song or what is the audio about. Now let's listen and watch and confirm. Now let's confirm what we have. It's coming, it's coming. This thing is loading, loading, loading.
We're almost there.
We're almost there, yes. Oh my God, this is taking so long. Mm-mm. It's not coming, it's not coming. It got stuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Connie is watching it as well.